Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. God is great, always in always. So the question of the day is President Donald Trump, Billy Big Bollocks, finally tired of Putin treating him like a hoe? Are we at the end of the road? I don't know if you saw the press conference the other day when President Donald Trump was asked by, I believe it was Aaron Burnett or one of the other CNN reporters about the escalating war in Russia-Ukraine. I think Russia is just demolishing Ukraine and upped its bombing. And President Donald Trump responded something like, what Putin says is bullshit, right? And the United States, I know that Hegseth stopped sending some air defense machines or whatever, weaponry to Ukraine, and stop sending some other missiles or air defense. I don't know, but I believe that has been resumed. So we are back sending aid to Ukraine. As we know, Hegseth is a fucking donkey and is way out of his depth. And from what I read, he didn't even inform the White House. And I don't know if that means President Donald Trump. I would assume so, that he stopped sending aid to Ukraine. He was clearly more worried about renaming battleships. So we know where his head and heart are and what matters most to him, not the thousands of Ukrainian people that are dying every day because Russia declared war on them. No, Hegseth is most concerned about renaming battleships. But I digress. So, is President Donald Trump finally at the end of his rope and tired of Putin treating him like a hoe? And sometimes you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. Shout out to Willie D and the Ghetto Boys. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I don't think President Donald Trump, Billy Big Bollocks, Delbert the Dumbass, is gonna start a war with Russia or bomb Moscow or any of that other stuff that I've heard that he said. I don't think he's got the minerals for that, the stones for that, and I don't think at the end of the day he is that clinically fucking stupid. But one thing I have learned in life: never underestimate just how fucking stupid someone can be, especially President Donald Trump. But I just like to see, we are in this reality TV, and I like to see the spicy heating up in the Oval Office, right? In the White House, a little spicy content, for us. President Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Hegseth, and the rest of his administration are spicy content creators. We know that. And I enjoyed it. I'm sitting there saying, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Turns out that everything Putin says is bullshit. Bullshit. No, Donald. He knows he could treat you like a hoe, right? And that's what he's been doing since day one. Even your first term, Putin knows he can treat you like a hoe, and you're happy to get treated like a hoe, right? That's the truth. As long as you worship President Donald Trump like his administration, he's happy to get treated like a hoe, Putin's hoe. That's what he is. Full stop, end of, right? You can't do anything about it. You can't say anything about it. It is what it is. But I'm very interested to see, and what do you think? Do you think that President Donald Trump is finally tired and it's at the end of his rope with Putin treating him like a hoe? And do you think that the United States will fully, once again, back Ukraine, which they rightfully should do? Let me know. Love you.